I want you to stop for a moment and really think about this. What if the blurry vision you've been living with, the dry, scratchy eyes you wake up to every single morning, the way headlights at night feel blinding and completely disorienting? What if none of that was simply inevitable? What if it wasn't just your age? And what if there was something genuinely meaningful you could do about it tonight, using fruit you probably already have sitting right there in your kitchen? Because here's what I've seen over and over again in my years of practice, and honestly, it never stops frustrating me. People come in thinking they've already lost the battle. They assume that once your vision starts slipping after 60, that's just the way it goes. You accept it, you deal with it, and you move on. And I'm here to tell you, that assumption is costing people their independence, their confidence, and the ability to clearly see the faces of the people they love most. But today that changes. Today I'm going to show you exactly what you can eat before bed tonight to start giving your eyes the support they have been desperately missing. I'm Dr. Anthony, and before we go any further, I want to ask you something important. If this kind of information matters to you, if you want more evidence-informed natural approaches to protecting your vision and your health as you age, please subscribe to this channel right now and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We are building something real here, a global community of people who simply refuse to accept decline as inevitable. And while you're at it, please drop a comment below telling me where in the world you're watching from right now. Whether you're tuning in from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, or anywhere else on this planet, I genuinely want to know. Tell me your city, tell me your country, and let's see just how far this incredible community stretches. Every single comment reminds me why I keep making these videos. And if this video helps you, if even one piece of information here makes a difference, please hit the like button and share it with someone over 60 in your life. You might genuinely change something important for them today. Now let's talk about what's actually happening inside your eyes while you sleep. Because this is the part most doctors simply don't take the time to sit down and explain. The American Optometric Association is clear that once you pass 60, your eyes become significantly more fragile. Conditions like dry eyes, cataracts, macular degeneration, and sudden unexplained changes in vision become far more common with each passing year. The National Eye Institute has also warned that vision loss among Americans is rising faster than at any other recorded point in history. But what makes this especially alarming is that the real damage often happens at night. While you think your body is resting and quietly repairing itself, your retina, the light-sensitive tissue lining the back of your eye, doesn't always receive the oxygen and nutrients it needs. The delicate photoreceptor cells that give you clear, sharp vision begin to break down slowly and silently, and most people don't notice anything is wrong until the damage is already quite significant. A study published in JAMA Ophthalmology in 2023 confirmed what researchers had been observing for years. Age-related retinal damage often begins with silent oxidative stress and chronic low-grade inflammation, and these destructive processes are most active at night, precisely when your eyes should be doing their deepest and most important repair work. Most of the common solutions people turn to: eye drops, stronger glasses prescriptions, laser surgery deal with symptoms. They don't touch the root cause. But more recent research has uncovered something genuinely exciting, and this is the part I really need you to hear. Certain everyday fruits contain powerful natural compounds that your eyes are literally craving during sleep. These nutrients can support the regeneration of damaged photoreceptor cells, improve circulation to the retina, and even slow the progression of macular degeneration, which remains the leading cause of central vision loss in adults over 60. Before we continue, I want to remind you that everything I share here is educational and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you are experiencing vision changes or any concerns about your eye health, please see a licensed eye care professional before making changes to your diet or lifestyle. Your eyes are too important to take chances with. Now let me walk you through 7 fruits that research suggests can support overnight eye repair, and exactly how to use each one correctly. Starting at number 7, kiwi. Small, a little fuzzy, and most people walk right past it at the grocery store every week without a second thought. But for aging eyes, the research on kiwi is genuinely impressive. As we age, the retina becomes increasingly vulnerable to oxidative stress. Cells begin to wear down, and before long you're squinting at road signs. Headlights start looking like starbursts when you drive at night, or you wake up every morning with vision that takes an hour to fully clear. Kiwi is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin. Think of them as your eye's natural internal filters. They sit inside the layers of your retina, absorbing harmful blue light and providing antioxidant protection during the nighttime repair process. On top of that, kiwi contains a unique combination of antioxidants and a small amount of serotonin, which supports deeper, more restorative sleep. And deep sleep is when your eyes do their most important repair work. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that older adults who consume 2 golden kiwis daily experienced measurable improvements in visual sharpness, along with reduced morning dryness and eye redness. 2 pieces of fruit, measurable results. Eat 2 golden kiwis, not the green variety, about an hour before bed. Golden kiwis carry more lutein, produce less acid, and sit easier on the stomach late at night. And don't peel all the way to the edge. That thin layer of flesh right beneath the skin contains concentrated caffeic acid, a potent antioxidant. Just scoop the fruit out with a spoon and leave that inner edge intact. Number 6 is watermelon. If you've ever wondered why your vision is still blurry an hour after waking up, even on mornings when you slept just fine, this one is worth paying close attention to. Blood flow to the retina gradually slows as we age, and that reduced circulation is a major contributor to morning blurriness that sometimes takes hours to clear if it clears at all. Watermelon is over 90% water, so hydration is an obvious benefit, but the research points to something deeper. Watermelon is one of the richest dietary sources of lycopene, a powerful carotenoid antioxidant linked in observational studies to reduced oxidative damage in retinal cells and protective effects against age-related conditions, including cataracts and macular degeneration. Certain compounds in watermelon also support nitric oxide production, which can improve peripheral blood flow and translate to better oxygen and nutrient delivery to the retina during sleep, exactly when your eyes need it most. Enjoy 1 to 2 cups of seedless watermelon about 30 minutes before bed, and skip the salt, because added sodium can raise intraocular pressure, which the Glaucoma Research Foundation identifies as a significant and potentially irreversible risk factor for vision loss. And don't throw away the rind. That white section near the skin contains citrulline, an amino acid that supports healthy blood vessel function and may contribute to nighttime eye nourishment. At number 5, black currants. Tiny deep purple, easy to overlook, but quietly remarkable when it comes to protecting aging eyes. The specific problem they address is retinal microinflammation and reduced blood flow to the optic nerve. Over time, that chronic low-grade inflammation blurs your vision, creates halos around headlights, and causes progressive eye strain in dim conditions that a stronger glasses prescription simply cannot fix. What makes black currants so effective is their extraordinary anthocyanin content. Anthocyanins calm inflammation, support blood vessel dilation, and help restore rhodopsin, the visual pigment responsible for your eye's ability to adjust from bright light to darkness. A randomized placebo-controlled trial found that 50 milligrams of blackcurrant anthocyanins daily over 24 months significantly improved blood flow to the optic nerve and meaningfully slowed the progression of visual field loss. There is also growing evidence they improve dark adaptation, directly relevant for seniors who struggle driving at night or moving between rooms with different lighting. Fresh blackcurrants are hard to find in most stores, so look for a standardized blackcurrant extract around 50 milligrams taken in the evening, paired with a small amount of healthy fat like walnuts or a vitamin C source like a slice of orange. Number 4 is blueberries, and here's the part that surprises almost everyone I mention this to. Most of us eat them in a way that actually cancels out a significant portion of their eye protective benefits. Blueberries target oxidative damage in your photoreceptors, those specialized retinal cells that allow you to focus, distinguish fine detail, and adapt to changing light conditions. Years of UV exposure accumulate, your natural antioxidant defense is thin, and slowly you start squinting at text or asking yourself why your vision is blurry even with your glasses on. The key compound is pyrrolystilbene, which can cross the blood-retinal barrier and act directly on DNA damage in light-sensitive cells. A 2023 study in Nutritional Neuroscience found that older adults who consumed wild blueberries daily for 12 weeks showed notable improvements in visual acuity and significantly less eye strain in low light. Wild blueberries, the small dark ones typically found in the frozen section, carry nearly double the active compounds of the large cultivated varieties sold in most supermarkets. Eat about a third of a cup 45 minutes before bed. Never combine them with dairy, as milk proteins physically bind to anthocyanins and block absorption. Instead, lightly freeze and then thaw your blueberries before eating to break down cell walls and increase the bioavailability of the antioxidants. Number 3, and this genuinely surprises almost everybody, dragon fruit, specifically the deep red flesh variety, because the white varieties simply don't contain what we're after. The problem it addresses is retinal hypoxia, when your retinal tissue isn't receiving adequate oxygen during sleep. When that happens, you can sleep a full 8 hours and still wake up with tired, heavy eyes. Your peripheral vision starts to blur and colors look flatter than they used to. Red dragon fruit is rich in beta-lanes, antioxidants that support nitric oxide production in blood vessels, which relaxes and widens capillaries, including the tiny ones supplying your retina, meaning more oxygen and more nutrients-rich retinal tissue during deep sleep. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Aging Biology found that participants consuming red dragon fruit extract for 6 weeks showed meaningful improvements in ocular circulation, contrast sensitivity, and visual field depth. Eat half a red flesh dragon fruit about an hour before bed. And here's the pro tip almost everyone misses. Chew the black seeds, don't swallow them whole. Those seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium, both of which play documented roles in retinal nerve health and repair. Swallowed whole, you lose nearly all of that benefit. Number 2 is goji berries. With thousands of years of use in traditional Chinese medicine, specifically for eye health, and the clinical evidence is now catching up to what practitioners have observed for generations. The exact problem they target is macular thinning. The macula is the central zone of your retina, responsible for the sharp, detailed vision you use to read, recognize faces, and see color with clarity. What makes goji berries exceptional is their zeaxanthin content. They are among the highest natural dietary sources of zeaxanthin on the planet. While lutein predominantly protects the outer retina, zeaxanthin concentrates specifically in the macula, your center of vision. A 2021 study in Nutrients followed adults aged 60 to 80 who consumed dried goji berries 5 days a week for 90 days. The results showed a significant increase in macular pigment optical density, a direct measure of macular protection, and no participant showed further progression of macular degeneration during the trial. Soak 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries in warm water for about 10 minutes, then eat them roughly 30 minutes before bed. Soaking improves digestibility, which matters for older digestive systems, and pair them with a small square of high-quality dark chocolate, at least 85% cacao. The flavonoids in cocoa enhances zeaxanthin absorption, creating a genuine synergy your macula can actually use. And finally, number 1, the fruit that tops this entire list for your eyes is papaya. It's not exotic, it's not expensive. You may have one sitting on your counter right now, but when you eat it correctly, it targets one of the most destructive and most overlooked processes behind blurry vision, cloudy lenses, and early cataract formation: glycation. That's the process by which excess blood glucose binds to proteins in your eye tissue, forming advanced glycation end products that progressively cloud your lens and degrade your retina. It is happening silently and continuously in most people over 60. Papaya is rich in papain, a naturally occurring enzyme with documented anti-inflammatory and protein-modifying properties. It also delivers a powerful combination of vitamins A, C, and E, alongside folate nutrients consistently linked to tear film stability, retinal protection, and reduced oxidative stress inside the eye. A 2023 study in clinical gerontology found that older adults who consumed papaya in the evening showed lower glycation markers, stronger tear production, and measurable improvements in contrast vision within 6 weeks. Eat 1 cup of ripe papaya cubes about an hour before bed. Take it out of the refrigerator 30 to 60 minutes before eating, because cold temperatures suppress papain activity, and you want it fully active when it reaches your digestive system. Don't pair it with dairy. Squeeze fresh lime juice over it before eating. The vitamin C in lime meaningfully boosts your body's absorption of vitamin A. Your eyes receive more of what they need, and honestly, it tastes considerably better too. Before we wrap up, 5 rules that determine whether any of this actually works for you. First, do not combine these fruits with high-calcium foods. Research has shown that high-calcium meals consumed alongside antioxidant-rich fruits can reduce absorption of key eye nutrients by up to 30%. Give yourself at least 90 minutes between dairy and your fruit, and treat your evening fruit as a standalone snack. Second, always add a small amount of healthy fat alongside your fruit. Most of these key nutrients are fat-soluble, and your body simply cannot fully absorb them without fat present. A few walnuts, a teaspoon of flaxseed oil, or a few avocado slices can boost absorption by more than 50%. Third, wash gently. Aggressive scrubbing under hard running water removes surface antioxidants, particularly from blueberries and blackcurrants. Rinse gently under cool water, pat dry, and always wash right before eating. not hours in advance. Fourth, room temperature over cold. Refrigeration suppresses the enzyme activity in several of these fruits, most notably papain in papaya. Take your fruit out 30 to 60 minutes before eating and let it reach room temperature so your body can extract maximum benefit. Fifth, timing is everything. Eat your fruit 60 to 90 minutes before going to bed. Too early, and the nutrients are metabolized before your eyes enter their primary repair window. Too late, and active digestion disrupts the deep sleep your eyes need to actually do the work. Hit that window and you're giving these compounds the best possible chance to deliver. Blurry vision is not simply an inevitable consequence of aging. It is often the result of specific identifiable processes happening in your eye tissue: oxidative damage, inflammation, poor circulation, and glycation. And growing evidence suggests that these fruits, eaten at the right time and in the right way, can meaningfully support your eye's natural overnight repair. Think about reading without squinting, driving at night without anxiously gripping the steering wheel, waking up in the morning and actually seeing clearly within minutes, looking at the people you love and seeing every single detail. That's what this is really about. Not just clearer vision, but your independence, your confidence, and your quality of life. I want to hear from you right now. If your eyesight became noticeably clearer tomorrow morning, what is the very first thing you would want to look at? Your family? A sunrise? Your garden? The pages of your favorite book without straining? Leave your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I truly mean that. Every response you leave tells me what matters most to you, and it helps me make better videos for this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it right now and hit the notification bell. We put out new content regularly, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Hit the like button to let me know this was useful, and share this video with someone over 60 in your life because the information in here could genuinely make a difference for them. And of course, drop your location in the comments. Our community spans dozens of countries, and honestly, seeing where all of you are watching from is one of my favorite parts of running this channel. This is Dr. Anthony. Take care of your eyes every single day. They are absolutely irreplaceable, and so are you.